Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of an export setback in China that may signal a tougher path for them for the rest of 2024. But first, over the weekend, China reported its new bank lending levels, and they picked up in March from February, but the results still disappointed. March is usually a strong month for borrowing because banks tend to extend more credit at the end of each quarter to meet lending targets. But the 3.1 trillion in new March lending was less than the 3.6 trillion expected and the 3.9 trillion in March 2023. Meanwhile, China's exports tumbled in March. They dropped 7.5% from a year ago, reversing the earlier month's 5.6% growth. This was very much worse than market forecasts, highlighting the Middle Kingdom's uneven recovery and perhaps suggesting global demand won't drive growth there. It may also be a sign that de-risking from China because of its terrible recent signals to investors are biting harder and earlier than anticipated. And India's industrial production rose by 5.7% in February from a year ago, the latest data released over the weekend showed, but that missed analysts' forecasts of a 6% growth. However, it was the fastest expansion in each of the prior 3 months. A year ago, this expansion was running at 5.8%, so little change in that comparison. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.52% and unchanged from Saturday's close, but a week ago this rate was 4.39%. And the price of gold will start today lower by $6 from this time Saturday at $2,343 an ounce. But we should note that this price hit its all-time high of $2,432 at 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, but it's been sharply down ever since. Despite extreme Middle East tensions, oil prices have been surprisingly stable over the weekend, still just on $85 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is 50 US cents lower at $89.50 a barrel. Both levels are about $2 lower than a week ago. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at just on 59.3 US cents and down 10 basis points from Saturday. Against the Aussie, we're unchanged at 91.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're a little changed as well at 55.8 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 69.2 and similar levels to Saturday and this time last week. And the Bitcoin price starts today sharply lower at $63,785 and down 5.6% from Saturday. At one point, it got as low as $60,908. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been extreme at just on plus or minus 5.2%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.